Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to technically episode 2 of our Southampton career mode now. After being sacked or our contract being terminated with Manchester United, we were sitting in 5th. And we were finished for some reason. And we've only taken the job that was available, as you guys would have seen in the last video, which was Southampton. So now we're kind of going to work with Southampton this season, hopefully finish mid-table. Next season we're looking at Champions League football. Freeney's been brought in. Okay, he's 27. Let's just have a look at what we got. Harry Lewis, 63 rated, 24 years old. McCarthy's 32. Then we've got 3 left backs, 24, 27, 22. So realistically, we'd let McQueen can go. He could go up. He's only 1760 rated. He's on the loan list. Got Bendergaard, loose. He can go. We've got 3 right backs. Kane Ramsey can go. We'll keep Valerie Walker Peters. He can go out on loan. He can go. Now, Ori Romeo is 30. Got Diallo, Redmond, Ferry. We can go. We need to make as much money as possible so we could actually make some things happen. Smallbone can stay for now. We've got Rafinha in. He can go on a loan list. He could go loan list. We've got Billy, Borrells, Armstrong. He can go. We don't need this many strikers. Shane Long go as well. Now I'm going to look at our financials. So this I would like to keep as well. Smallbone, I'm going to see how he goes this season. He's been listed. Diallo, I am going to keep. Rafinha signed a 2-year contract, and that's it for now. Okay, so this is our team at the moment. And we do have wingers who aren't doing anything. But if we play with 1 striker, we're going to have 2 sitting on the bench. Now we can either go with like something like that, or 4-3-3 flat might work, maybe even the holding formation. Armstrong can play left wing striker. He can play right mid. Obviously he can't. So we go in. That would happen like that and like that, basically. You're in there. Nathan Redmond, Rafinha. Rafinha will jump into there. And that's what it would look like. So Armstrong will still be playing. Redmond, we've got backup wingers on the bench. Backup striker to CDM and a centre mid and a centre back. And then we really just need to build on some squad depth. We've obviously got Elyanusi as well. We've got Valerie. got the young guys. Got Bendergark. Could do with a high-rated defender. And realistically a winger. A higher-rated winger. But we'll have a quick look on what we can do. There's a few free agents. There is Salvio, but he is 31. I did notice when I was doing another career mode, just like a mess around one, and I was just signing free agents only. And I managed to win the league with just a free agent team. Which I don't know how, but there are some pretty solid free agents that pop up if you can pick them up in time. Especially like proper players, not just like the fake ones. But you've got to get in there pretty quick, because I scouted a few. As soon as I get the results back, they've moved clubs. See, he's got potential. Just depends on what his current rating is. Like, there's players we can bring in for like a season, but then we're going to have to get rid of them. And it's not really worth it. I know he's 29, but I think he's 29 in this actual year. So he could be someone to bring in. I think he's like 76 rated. I don't think he's 79. Aaron Geese we could bring in. Actually, no, we will. I know he's 33, but we could use him for the season and then sell him for a couple mil, and we'll still make money on him. These guys got some pretty decent potential, which is literally the only reason why I'm looking at them. He's only 24, but I don't think he has much potential. I think he says like 74 rated for like 3 or 4 seasons as a free agent. No one ever picked him up. He sort of had potential, but he's a bit old now. And then goalkeepers, not really any that decent anyway. But we do want wingers. Is there any free agent left wings that are decent at least, or actual players? Not really. Have a quick look at the right side, and then we'll head back into the transfer list and pick up Aaron Geese. He's sort of got potential in the pace, dribbling kind of side. He does a little bit. So realistically, this season could be us picking up some pretty decent free agents. And yeah, he's 76 rated. He's 38 years old now. I was going to say 76 years old now. I think it's a bit too late to try bringing him in. Alright. We've got 52 mil to use. We're going to head to the transfer list and quickly pick up those two players. Aaron Geese. I know he's probably going to go down to like a 78 or 77 this season. But it's a solid player. Like Romeo's 78 and he's 30. Aaron Geese is 33 and 80. So Aaron Geese realistically will get the start. Then we have a backup player who shouldn't go down in rating, or if he does by 1. I'm a bit by Leverkusen 1-0. James Ward-Prowse, I think he's the captain as well. Alright. So after he sells out, it's okay up to the both one. Aaron Geese accepts. Obviously, I'm expecting him to be a crucial first-team player. We've already got brand exposure, and I've been at the club for like 6 games, 7 games, something like that. So Diallo's 23, so realistically Romeo could get sold now. But then again, we could also keep him just as a backup if we needed him. So Aaron Gibbs will slot in there, even just for this season, and we can try shift him for like 3 or 4 mil next season. Realistically, we're still making money. That's for our left back, I believe. Nope. I know we could do with the money, but then we'll go to use that money to buy left back again anyway, so no real point in that yet. Okay. Being told to use subs, but we do have some tired players anyway. Rafinha's a bit tired himself. Make the 2 changes for this game. Lianco and Budua will come into the lineup, and we lose 1-0. Alright, so was Rafinha and Stevens a big part of the 1-0 win? We're about to find out in the next game. Well, all our 3 players set for Monaco. So, realistically, we should be able to beat Monaco. An offer for Armstrong. 27 mil. That's less than what his base would even be. 28 to 42. He's worth 24. But he's only 25 years old. So we can keep him for at least another, I mean, realistically, 5 more seasons. He would be in the 80s. He'd be pretty solid, but we're going to sim this one, and we're about to find out what's the difference in that game. 1-0 win again. Stevens and Rafinha are huge. Without them, we lost. With them, we've won both games. But clearly the other teams won as well, so... Actually, hey, that doesn't make any sense. Only one of them would have won. So we should... I bet you they drew. If they both drew, we missed out by a point. A loan to buy. Oh, I didn't... wanted to delegate. I want him to go on at least a 2-year loan if possible. Was that me who said that, or was it them? I just suggested that they just loan him out, but apparently not. They clearly didn't like that. James Forrest, what's he currently? How old is he? 31. They're bringing the old dogs for this season. Anyway, I know it. See, he's moved clubs already. 66 rated. 65 rated. 72 rated. That's a shout. And he's 77 rated. And he's only 18. That would be a huge pickup. I'm going to keep an eye on that because I think we could make a pretty solid team just for this season and then make at least like 30-40 mil or free agents next season. 100%. He's only 18, 77 rated. He's got some decent... He's looking pretty good. He's actually could work out, and he's accepted as well. I know he's 72 rated and 25, so his potential's will be like 76, maybe 80 if we're lucky. But he's obviously going to be a reserve player as well. Okay. Not really. He has potential. He doesn't, so we'll just have a look at him. Fran Alvarez does not really have anything to offer. Same with them. Same with them. Who are these random leagues? Alfonso Reyes. Looks like he's got something on offer. Same with Alberto Leon. They must have updated the game and put different leagues in or something. I haven't seen like half of these players before. Alright. I mean, most of this episode is just going to be us doing this, but there's a lot of potential out here. No one really new here. It's just we'll have a look at Forest. It is a decent rating. We might try and pick him up, but we're going to continue on for now. See if we get any more offers or anything like that. But I mean, that guy is 77 rated already. Our striker's what, 78 rated? Oh no. Dortmund have paid the release clause. Kyle Walker-Peters, 34 mil. But one thing I didn't want to do, right? Morales is 26 and he's 78 rated. Bowie is 28 and 75 rated. He's 18 and 77 rated. So, Bowie is going to get sold. He's back. How old is he? 24, 27. Bowie's going to get sold. He will be our new starting striker because he's 18, 77 rated. He's going to have a lot of potential. Now we need to use the 35-40 mil to bring in a right back. Because the release clause has been paid by what do you call it? Dortmund for Kyle Walker-Peters, which is who I wanted to keep this season. Let's just have a quick look, see if there's any right backs we could pick up with some sort of potential or something. He's got sprint speed, tackling, agility. He could be a pickup. You can bring in Quadrado this season. He is 34, so he's going to go down to at least, I'd say, like a 77 or something. See, this is the issue. You have to search every position separately to find actual players. When you just search it in general, there's not really... You just get the basics. You might get one player here and there. But you really have to... And Malcut, if he doesn't find a club, we'll pick him up. I know he's 30, but we can sell him and Quadrado next season. With that money, we can bring in a right back. Yeah, this is the issue. This is what I need to do. Like when I'm not streaming, obviously I might change the Salico as well. But how many right backs do I need? But realistically, we just need to search like position. But I guarantee there's a left back as well. Like an actual left back who's done. Or is a free agent at least. Aaron Crosswell, I know he's 32, but again, we can sell him next season. See, when we looked up defenders before, it didn't show us many left backs, many right backs, more just centre backs. Realistically, after the video, I'm just probably going to sit here and look at every position and try see what players there are, and go from there. Like, I know the Aaron Gees, but I bet you anything there's another CDM in here. 100% there's going to be another one. He does, but doesn't have potential, if you know what I mean. Is there anyone that actually... Obviously there's actual players, like the guys with actual kits on the players. But I mean, like, known players. Okay, maybe I've been proven wrong. There's no CDMs. Well, no more. Gene Michael Series, a free agent. We're going to have an old looking team for this season. But we're going to scout those guys. Hopefully we can pick them all up. Manchester United offer 48. I swear I said Manchester United. Man City has offered 48 million for James Ward-Prowse. If they're going to offer that much now, why don't we just wait till like he's 28, 29 next season? And then we can shift him. Quadrado has accepted. Welcome to our shortlists. He found the club. He's 75 rated. But we'll keep an eye on him. Definitely we'll keep an eye on him. Alright, I know this episode's been kind of dead. We just played the pre-season kind of friendlies and whatnot. But I think it's looking pretty okay for Southampton this season. I'm going to pick we're going to finish between 7th and let's go about 12th this season. And if we can do that, I'll definitely be happy. If we can get any better than 7th next season, there is no doubt in my mind we'll be able to qualify for at least the Europa League. A loan offer again. You can have him on a 2-year loan, but you're not buying him. I would like him back. Alright. Who we heard back from? Gone. 75 rated, so not really worth it. And now we just wait back to here on the other guys. I'm assuming they're all going to be in the 70s. Cresswell might be like 78, 79, something like that. First game of the season is against one of our rivals, which is Liverpool. Alright, he's agreed to the 2-year loan. He's 70 rated, 19 years old, he's worth 2.4 million, Mercut's 74. Let him go. Aaron Quest, Ajax picked him up before we did. Marco Jean Series 74. We'll pick him up just so we can make some money off him next season. And other than that, we'll have our first game of the season. Yep, Quadrado slotted straight in there. They also got picked up. And that's it. And just a new window that we got. Who's just going to chill here anyway. Some pretty decent backups. This will be our team for the season, our bench. Got Quadrado in on a free. Aaron Gears in on a free. We actually got Rafinha pretty cheap, I believe. We've got him on a free. Who is going to be like the future of Southampton, I think. He's surely got to have potential if he's that rating already. We're just lucky to pick him up that cheap. Alright, first game of the season is against Liverpool at home. New formation, new look to the team, a few new players.
Alright, hi everyone. Yeah, we're ready for questions.
We definitely have to be consistent, but I reckon the team can do this. Hell yeah. I reckon we can knock off Liverpool. Valerie, Quadrado just got pulled in. Obviously I wouldn't play Valerie. Did they not realise that I signed Quadrado to take his spot? I guess not. Alright, let's do this. They've signed Renato Sanchez. Obviously, comparing teams, we've got no chance. I reckon we're either going to lose by 1 goal or we're going to draw. We lost by 1, and Mobley put one in just at the end. But Armstrong scored a double. Moraz came on for Quadrado, so they must have chucked another attacker up top. Okay. Obviously you don't want to lose, but very impressive. It was only a 1 goal loss considering what I came into last season. And he's in for Stevens. He's got a 10 mil release clause. We'll just reject it. If someone ends up paying it, then it's done. It's only 10 mil. He's only 75 rated anyway. And we'll just pick up like a free agent or something to cover him up for the rest of the season. So he's accepted. Michael Jean Seri. Now we do have some money to burn. So these are the players we've signed so far. Pretty solid. I think we're going to need a centre back. We're going to have to go big on centre back. We've got 86 million to bring in a centre back, more or less. Now I'm going to have a quick look, but I doubt there is any good free agent centre backs that could actually be in the first starting, and then either Bendergark or Salusi, whatever the hell his name is, can drop to the bench, and then the other dude can just drop completely. I'm going to say there probably isn't. I mean, there's Dante who's 74 rated, but that's already lower than everyone else. Then Docker. There's so many players you got to go through that. 98 aggression. Wonder why they let him go. Probably got that many red cards. Gray, Gonzalez, Gomez, Hugland. Erling Hugland. I actually know what his first name was. I didn't even look at it. I saw the last name. I was like, right. Kim Tae-hyung. Kim Hae-so. Stan Koch. 90 strength. Bloody hell. And unfortunately, he looks exactly like the last guy with a different name. So we're going to go for a centre back. Let's have a quick look in the Prem. If we can maybe pick up someone decent rating. Nathan Ake could be a shout. He's 27, so still got some time to play. Eric Bailly is also a shout. Don't think there's going to be much really. Cody's already 29. Dawson, Diaz is 127. So we've got 86 mil, so realistically, like, I think we're going to make a move for Wesley Fofana. Let's do it. He's got potential and he's only young. I mean, realistically, we're bringing 2 centre backs here, change the whole centre back system. We'll just put in offers for all of them. Start off at 40 and go 55, 59. They're probably going to say no because they're going to think it's too low, but we've got 2 other offers out for 2 more centre backs as well who are 80 rated. They're already higher than our own. Offer for McQueen. Sure. And offer for Stevens. Reject. Okay. Oh, they agree on 25 mil for Eric Bailly, 28. The club that sacked me, we're now going to buy players from. Makes sense. That's what we're going to do, squad hub. Billy, add to the transfer list. And then we've got like all these players who have been line listed and whatnot. Don't know what to do with him. Don't know if I should sell him, put him on the loan list or what, because he's got speed. But what, oh no, El Maris. You know who I'm talking about. Alright, next game is away against Leeds. We should be able to pull off a victory against this team. It doesn't look like they've signed anyone. Bentacore, they've signed a left back, by the looks of things. Should be able to pull off a win, and we do 1-0. Olayinka pulls off the victory. I am very, very happy with that. This is probably one of our longest episodes. We're going to go for Fofana as well. And Ake. 45, except 36. We could have a whole new back line here. We're going to negotiate with him because I don't want to lose him. We're bringing back Bailey, Ake, and Fofana. We've got at least decent centre backs for the next 3 seasons. Important, so I can have him on the bench. Ake and Bailey starting. Easy. Huge signing. We're going to bring in those 2. Then we can shift 2 of our centre backs, which would be Stevens and somebody else. It's going to be a bit of a longer episode just because we're doing a whole bunch of stuff this episode. We'll get those 2 in, which means we can drop his 25. He can go. And this Salus. Bendergark go. Bendergark. Do we just hold him for now? He's important. He's important. Then we'll have 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have 6 centre backs. Really, we only need 4. So he can go as well. These two are just going to be chilling on the bench. Add to loan list. Those two will be starting. Ake on the bench. She'll be on the reserves. That will work. Now, what's going to happen is he is coming out. He's going in. Then you're dropping there, and that's going to be our new backline for now. Till Ake arrives, then I think Bailey will drop to the bench. Ake will go in. Who knew with 86 million you could pull off these guys? Should be able to pull off a win here in their first round of EFL Cup against Bournemouth. And we'll lose 2-1. Now we're out of the EFL Cup. Not promising. Did have a tired team there, I should have swapped them. But that's cool. Oh, Ake didn't do it. Offer for Shane Long. Sure. They want you for 4 mil. Take him. You ain't going anywhere. I feel like one day I'm going to press accept on you. Gonna have to wait like a week and then try bringing Ake again. We'll have to negotiate with him to bring him in. But he would be a big signing. Oh, nearly at the transfer deadline day as well. Alright, home against Burnley. Players are tired. Freeney can have a break. He can have a break out on you, so he can go in. And Marco Seri can come in for Rafinha. And we'll head into the game against Burnley and hopefully pick up our first win of the season. And we get obliterated by Burnley. Could be the formation. Shouldn't be the formation. It's a very defensive formation. We've got 2 new centre backs in, and they don't seem to be doing anything right. That's probably Bailey. 2-year loan. I'm cool with that. I'm also cool with that. Okay. Coming up to about 40 minutes now, I think. So, very long episode. Ooh. Very interesting, these free agents. Very interesting. Left wing back, English. Crazy potential. Tell me I can move for Ake. I can delegate to buy. Hopefully we get a response pretty quickly and then we can move in and pick him up. Burnley have spent 98 million. Where'd they get that money from? Lined out, offer for Olyanenko. No, and an offer for Boyd from Lascelles, 6 mil. Go for it. He's 29 years old. We do not need him at the club anymore. But Palace have spent 72 mil. I know we're in the second season, but goddamn. Negotiate. How short are we? This is why we couldn't get him. We're like, what, 20 mil short. Well, we are going. Spilly's been sold. Yeah, I'd love to negotiate a contract with you, but I really can't. Alright, we're going to end the episode here because it's been a very, very long episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.